This is K2 News at 5 on your side.
The suspect in a deadly shooting in the St. John's neighborhood now behind bars. It's been more than 2 months since Portland police say 56-year-old Charles Hassel was shot and killed at a bar on North Lombard Street. Police say this man, 53-year-old Harold Bob Delaney, was responsible. Now officials tell K2 Delaney will be heading to the Multnomah County Jail after the United States Marshals Service Fugitive Task Force reportedly found him and arrested him yesterday. Good evening and thank you so much for joining us for this digital edition of K2 News. I'm Barry Mangold. Police say Delaney was taken to a hospital yesterday. He's reportedly receiving treatment for pre-existing medical conditions. And we're learning more about a disturbance that happened this morning in Marion County that involved a SWAT team. The sheriff's office says they responded to a report of shots fired inside of a home on Buffalo Drive Southeast at 6 o'clock this morning. This is a map of that area. One of the people involved reportedly refused to leave the home. That's when the sheriff's office says its SWAT team responded. Officials say that deputies were able to get the involved 58-year-old female to surrender peacefully. No injuries were reported. In other news, a Portland woman is raising awareness about the dangers of fentanyl after losing her mother to an overdose. MJ Jackson lost her mother, Sharice Isom, in June of 2022. Isom took a pill given to her by a former partner after her son's birthday party. Jackson says her mother was not a recreational drug user and likely did not know what she was taking. And she did not know that the pill contained fentanyl. Jackson is teaming up with the DEA and Portland Police today to raise awareness about the deadly consequences of fentanyl and to encourage people to learn how to use Narcan so that others don't lose their loved ones the way she lost her mother. She's hosting a Narcan workshop right now at the Portland Community College Cascade campus. It started at 4 o'clock about an hour ago, and it's going to wrap up in about 30 minutes. A heartbreaking story now out of Washington where 3 babies overdosed on fentanyl in the span of just 5 days. One of them did not survive. Denise Whitaker from our sister station in Seattle spoke with parents and a pediatrician about these tragedies and the steps everyone should take for safety.
Illegal forms of fentanyl can be found on the street. The legal form comes from a pharmacy. Both forms can be deadly.
So it's really the presence of what is a highly dangerous weapon that is in the community, gets into the home.
It penetrated 3 homes in Everett each time a baby overdosed, and only 2 of those 3 survived.
As a parent, it's sad because, for one, people aren't watching their kids and they shouldn't have drugs around their children.
Everett police are still investigating these cases, so we don't know the source of those overdoses. Nationwide, we do know that the number of fatal overdoses more than doubled among toddlers in recent years, according to the CDC and the Journal of Pediatrics.
When fentanyl's in the home, things aren't going well. And I think the question there is harm reduction.
The first action there is to return all unused medicines to the pharmacy and lock up all other meds used in the house.
With my prescriptions, I always kept it in my pillowcase underneath my head.
Second, keep Narcan on hand at all times. Everett police say the parents of one of the babies that overdosed used it to save that child's life.
You know, this works for little kids. This works for teenagers. This works for someone on the street.
Dr. Bethy Bell tells me that fentanyl drastically slows breathing or stops it altogether. But using Narcan, she says, can restore breathing in just a matter of minutes. She also suggests people avoid narcotics altogether. She says that Tylenol and ibuprofen work the same. In Everett, Denise Whitaker, KOMO News.
Here closer to home, Portland's 90-day fentanyl emergency ends in less than a week. Now, Portland's mayor, the Multnomah County chair, and the governor are planning to hold a briefing to share next steps. That hearing or briefing is set for this coming Friday. The city, county, and state declared the emergency at the end of January, citing the public health and safety crisis driven by fentanyl in Portland Central City. A dashboard tracking the crisis shows there have been at least 90 fentanyl-related overdose deaths in the county since the start of this year. And this all comes as today is the DEA's National Prescription Drug Take-Back Day. The event offers a safe way to get rid of unwanted drugs, removing them from households where they could potentially hurt someone. There are drug take-back events happening all across our area starting today. The main one that we're aware of is in Portland at the Penumbra Kelly Building on 47th and East Burnside. Anyone can bring tablets, capsules, patches, or other solid forms of prescription drugs and other over-the-counter medications. Syringes, sharps, and illicit drugs will not be accepted. To find a drop-off location near you, head to dea.gov/takebackday. Last year, Oregonians turned in nearly 5,000 pounds of unwanted or expired medications. And it is almost wildfire season here in the Pacific Northwest. Today and tomorrow, the Oregon State Fire Marshal, Portland Fire and Rescue, and the World Forestry Center are helping everyone get ready for it. They're offering lessons on how to stop wildfires from spreading to your home, evacuating during a wildfire, how to handle smoke, and there's also an art exhibit and other activities. But they said that there is one simple thing everyone can do to help be prepared.
If you live in the Portland metropolitan area, go to publicalerts.org and sign up there. We definitely encourage you to be signed up for alerts so that you're ready if there are evacuations that are called. If you're not outside the Portland metropolitan area, you go to oralert.org, and that'll get you to your county's public alert system to sign up there.
The second day of the wildfire preparedness event runs tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Discovery Museum in Southwest Portland, and admission is free. Turning now to a K2 traffic alert, you can expect delays on the Morrison Bridge tomorrow. For 2 hours, crews will be on the east end of the bridge filming a promotional video. It's scheduled to start at 8:30 a.m. and should wrap up by 10:30. Now we got to switch gears to Storm Tracker 2 weather. After last week, it felt like we were practically in summer already,
Yes.
Allison. It was really sunny, really warm. Are we going to?
that.
Yeah, she's already shaking her head and just like, this is not good.
Not that anymore.
Yeah.
We're going to have more rain as we go throughout the next couple of days, but I wanted to mention it has been much cooler each day, and I'm going to show you a graphic just to show it. This is a look at downtown Portland. Our temperature is currently sitting in the 50s, 56 degrees, lots of overcast skies. We had some rain showers as well, but I want to show you this graphic because each day that I show this, it gets cooler and cooler. So just compared to yesterday, 3 degrees cooler in this area right now in Portland, even in Vancouver, cooler in Astoria, Tillamook. You can see most of our areas are cooler. The only ones that aren't are Burns, over in Redmond, and Newport that are pretty much the same as yesterday. So actual temperatures are sitting in the 50s. We talked about 56 in Portland, 56 in Pendleton, 54 in LeGrand, 57 in the Dalles, and we're in the lower 50s as you go along the coast. Florence already at 49 degrees. Now let's talk about the rainfall, because over the past 12 hours, we really haven't seen much. We saw about 0.26 in Tillamook, 0.44 of an inch over in Astoria, and those are the highest rainfall totals. We'll continue to see showers as we go throughout this evening. So here's a look, 5:30 getting into 6:30, still showers, pretty scattered and light throughout the Portland metro area, all the way down in the valley and along the coast. I do want to highlight as we go into Sunday evening, the Cascades are what we're really going to look at, because there's going to see some of that snow building up, but also blowing snow can be a concern. So here's a look at the Cascades going into early Monday morning. That's when we're going to highlight it. And also there's still showers that are going to move in early Monday morning for the coast and even going towards the Portland area. But let's talk about Sunday into Monday. We have this winter weather advisory everywhere in this purple area. It expires Monday around 11 a.m. The issue is that the snow is going to be above the 4,000 foot level. 4 to 8 inches are likely for the Cascades, and the big issue, the winds are going to start gusting up to 35 miles per hour, so that increases your chances for some blowing snow, and that could become a big issue. Talking about tonight, showers still pretty scattered and very light southwesterly winds, 5 to 10 miles per hour. Our temperatures are only falling to the upper 40s, so around 49 for your overnight low in Portland. But a look at the full 7-day forecast. I want to talk about the next 2 days, because there's going to be chances for showers and chances for some thunderstorms. 59 on Sunday, 57 on Monday. Getting into Tuesday, still seeing some showers. There's a chance for some thunderstorms as well, but we'll continue to keep an eye on Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, we start to dry out. Our temperatures are sitting in the 60s, 63 degrees, finally getting close to that normal high of 65, but still not there yet. We get closer to 65, actually 66 on Thursday. More chances for showers. Going into Friday, it's going to be a pretty dry day, which is nice because we're starting out the weekend. 68, and you can see the temperatures stay in the upper 60s for Friday and Saturday. The only thing about Saturday, there's going to be chances for showers again. So it's back and forth, back and forth.
Okay, lot to follow. Thanks so much, Allison.
Sales are tough right now. It seems like, at least for us, in that part of town. Other parts of town, like our Beaverton Tap House, is up 40% year over year on sales.
More local businesses say they cannot keep their doors open any longer. 2 Portland area restaurants are set to close for good tomorrow. Von Ebert's Brewing location in the Pearl District will serve customers for the last time tomorrow. The owner told Katu he blames the pandemic, inflation, and slow foot traffic downtown. And the Portland area chain Boxer Ramen is closing all 4 of its locations in the metro area. In a statement posted on their website, the chain cited challenges from the pandemic and high costs of inflation. Their last day also tomorrow. Pacific Power wants to increase electricity rates by more than 21% for the average customer, and next week you have a chance to weigh in. The Oregon Public Utility Commission is hosting a virtual event next Tuesday, April 30th, that runs from 6 to 7 p.m. The commission is in charge of approving the rate hike or denying it or partially approving it. It would cost the average customer about $30 more per month. Pacific Power says some of the reasons for the hike include infrastructure investments and wildfire management. Also happening next week, the Portland Public School Board will take public comment on its proposed budget for the upcoming school year. The district needs to make $30 million in cuts due in part to inflation and declining enrollment. On Wednesday, PPS Interim Superintendent Dr. Sandy Husk laid out the district's plan to make that happen. It includes cutting 108 full-time positions from the central office and 97 positions from schools. There will be a budget hearing with public comment on Wednesday, May 1st. And K2 will continue to track those developments. We'll have more information on the board's proposal. We have it up right now at katu.com. And this morning, the Portland International Raceway went purple. It was for the Pancreatic Cancer Action Network's Purple Stride Walk. Purple Stride is dedicated to bringing together pancreatic cancer survivors, families, caregivers, researchers, and supporters in the community. Participants were encouraged to walk around Event Village, write about the tribute wall, and be inspired. Sue Best lost her mother to pancreatic cancer. Now she's 2 years into her own battle. She says today's event is for everyone impacted by the disease, not just survivors.
This is a day of poignancy, of celebration. We also have some survivors who have 19 years, 14 years, 12 years of survivorship, and that inspires us as well. But this is a place where people can find hope no matter what their situation is or their circumstances.
Well, that kicked off at 9 o'clock this morning. The walk started at 11. AM Northwest host Helen Raptis there emceed the event, and K2 walked with Team Anderson in memory of AM Northwest host Dave Anderson. Great story and great event there. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back here on air after the game around 8 o'clock. We'll see you then.